Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. And the Broncos will put total leather and will get started. And he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Rams offense will have the football first. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple times.
Turning it on! That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
That's reeled in. It's Boone.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed. And if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
They'll go up top on second and short. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And the Rams will hustle to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Finds a little bit of room, give him a couple down to the 23.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Got a man, it's Boone. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker, it's Boone. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gonna look downfield again. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. It's on target and complete. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. So Boise State's offense will take the field for the first time. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got 2 very dynamic...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
The Rams with a big opportunity to take this sudden change and make it sudden points. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on second down. He's got it. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Rams. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cunningham. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Grab behind the line. It's small. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. They'll go to the ground. There he goes. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Trying play action. Trying to escape and get it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Grab near the sticks, it's small. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Gives it on the option. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Fowler. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Looking to throw on first down. Grabs behind the line. It's Bass. Got room at the 35. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Wants to go up top on first down. The short hands, it's Boone. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Rams want to pick up the tempo.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The Rams with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires it down the seam. Makes the grab deep. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Rams will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Rams will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. Now the play fake. Looking to get it in. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. They want to throw it. Under fire. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Big decision now for you on offense. You just gave up a negative play, right? You've killed some momentum down here close to the goal line, but do you believe your guys can go out and execute the game plan and red zone offense early and really try to suck the energy out of the stadium?
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. And it's no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. We've reached a break. Colorado State is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Snagged out of the air. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. And the Rams are in the hurry-up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. From the gun, running back on the move. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. And the Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The play action fake. Quickly complete. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On the option. Quick toss. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, 1 snap, put it in the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Cunningham. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Using his legs, it's straight. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. On the move at the 30. There he goes. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now on 2nd down. They'll run play action. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Colorado State takes over the rim. Returns to the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. And the Rams want to crank the tempo.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. This dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes
he puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Hits him in stride inside the 10. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bass. Touchdown, Colorado State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He'll do it himself. He just could not get loose, and they'll knock him down 4 yards behind the line. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking for a crease. It's straight. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. They boot it away on 4th down. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has lets it fly. Got it in stride at the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He wants it all. Touchdown, Colorado State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Small. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. To the air on first down. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Broncos headed quickly to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking down the middle. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw on first down. Using the quick game.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He's got him. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Past the sticks, and he may get more. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Broncos come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, the ground game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Terrell. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Are forced to settle for 3. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Albertson Stadium.
The Rams will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boise State ready to send out that offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Second down, they'll go to the air. The sure hands, it's Small. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. Pass interference penalty will cost the defense 15 and a 1st down for this offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. It's complete on the right side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Looking for room. It's Drake. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boise State. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the boxes. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
From the gun. They'll get the 2-point conversion, and now the lead is 14. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Coming out with it, it's Law. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They go to the draw.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get...
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Rams! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the 1st half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the 2nd half. They take their 1st drive of the 3rd quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Boise State, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the ground with the back. Got the first down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They're going to ride this running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action. Caught behind the line. It's small. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Wants to fire on second down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Safe completion on the screen. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Punt is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna let it fly. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rams will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll try the run. Fights off the defender. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. The Rams in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there. Still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. Pushes for the goal line. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third. Touchdown, Colorado State. And they take it in for 6 more points. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. So they only needed to cover 28 yards on the drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Cunningham. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He's got an open man. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Looking to throw on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught in the backfield. It's straight. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Now they'll run the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The Rams will line up to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. He'll keep it himself. It's a fumble. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. They'll send the tight end in motion. Rides to back and leaves it. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Well, this offense giveth, and then it turned around and giveth it back.
And I think a bunch of people are going to go, why don't they just turn around and hand the ball off? I'm not going to hand the ball off every single play. I understand nice big play the play before, but listen, you got to mix it up. You got to keep them guessing, but you obviously want to have a little more success than the sack.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Illegal blocking back.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Got it in the middle. It's Peterson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Peterson. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds his man. It's Boone. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. Kick is in the air. Makes the catch at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Throws to the wideout. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender. How many times do you think they're going to run that one back in film study? Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. That's a penalty, that's a penalty, that's a penalty. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. To the ground. He's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's straight. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the right. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Lost one deep down the right side. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
You just can't allow that to happen defensively. It's 4th in California. You're in a big zone defense. Everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback. You can't let them pick that up. Somebody's got to make a play on the football, swat it away, get the interception, get off the field. What are we doing?
And the Broncos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, down to throw. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
They cannot believe it. A great play on the interception is wiped away with the roughing the passer call. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Getting set for the point after. splits the uprights. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Fires to the wideout. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
You want your defenders to be physical in pass coverage, but they can't be overly aggressive. They can't grab and hold. That's an obvious PI call. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Wants to go up top on first down. Right on the money. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Rams with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the pass interference in the end zone will have the ball placed at the 2. Trying to run, it's Bass. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. To the air on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up. And
brings into the open. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Unloads to the right. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. What a play there, and he's got it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. He's looking to throw. Trying to bull his way in. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown Broncos!
And this QB be starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Two-point conversion attempt is coming. They'll go to the air. Rushes on him. And he's wrestled to the ground. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Got the first down, looking for more. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. To the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Morton. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He has the first and still on his feet. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. They'll give it to him again. Powers through. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Power football with the run. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The wins keep piling up, and the stakes get higher along with it as this squad remains unbeaten on the season.
The stakes get higher. The pressure starts to mount. Those rivalry games come up late in the season a lot of times for people. So this team has been really dominant throughout the season. Jesse, they got a little bit more to go. Can't get too high just yet.
Yeah, so how much more do they have left in the tank? We know this season has taken a toll on them, even though they've looked really good at times. A couple guys have been dinged up mentally, emotionally, physically. They're exhausted. Do they have enough left in the tank to finish this thing out undefeated?
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.